Happy birthday, this is your special day. Happy birthday, that's all we have to say. Happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Hey!
Hello, Internet. This is Minty. I am doing the introduction today for the MiniGroup Podcast. Today we have the handsome Ellie Duncan and the beautiful Anthony Rigatoni, Meefcaster, Lord Talon, and whatever fucking names I have for you.
I'm Timbit.
Hello.
Hi.
And we're doing a podcast. Again.
Woo woo.
Because why not? And we have a few things to talk about today, in no particular order. But I want to start out with a birthday card I got from my mother and sister.
Because you're old now?
Yeah.
Because I am an old fart, and it's great, because I'm old. So my first card is from my sister, and I'll be sending you images for these, Tony.
Lovely.
The first card is a classy picture of probably two women from the 70s, and the front of it says, "We love Minge."
Oh.
And it says, "Dear Aunt, happy birthday, try not to drown the Minge. Heart, glowing back." So that was my first card. I did not drown the Minge that day. And then that night, my mother came over and gave me two cards. One which is like the serious card. I don't know if your parents do that, like a serious card and then like a joking card. That's what my mom does. And she was like, "Oh, you're really going to like these cards." And I was like, "Okay." So the first one says, "Enjoy your birthday, but just keep in mind that life can't consist only of endless parties attended by hordes of shameless, pleasure-seeking people who do nothing but prance around engaging in uncivilized behavior." And then the interior of the card says, "Although that's certainly something to aim for." And she signed it, "Love you, Mom." So that was her joking card. I get to her, like, mushy, serious card, and it says, "You're special and loved." And then I start with, I'm reading this out loud, and I get to the second part of the front where it says, "A son who's warm and loving," and then she stops me and says, "Get it? You're special, because, you know, your sister calls you special, like you're autistic." And everyone just burst out laughing. I'm just standing there, I'm like, "Thanks for the card. Yep, I get it." You know, I was past that part already, but you had to stop me and tell me about it.
Thanks for the card. Where are my crayons?
Yeah, so, and then there's a lot more of the interior, and it was just like, after that, everyone was just laughing at the beginning. I was like, well, what a serious card that was. So yeah, that was my great birthday cards from my birthday.
Lovely.
10 out of 10.
And your birthday was when?
Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
November 12th. Forgot my birthday.
Were you gonna say my birthday?
Probably. Yeah, you
Which
know.
is
You can't.
28th, isn't
Oh,
it?
look at that. Ellie with the memory.
I don't think your present's gonna make it to you on time, Tony.
No, that's okay. Yours
Well,
didn't.
One of them is, but the other one probably isn't. The other one doesn't release. Actually, it's I think it's
Your
coming
present from me was a really nice tweet.
Yeah, that tweet was lackluster. That was.
She messaged me on Skype. She's like, it's Minty's birthday, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, okay, good. I didn't want to send this tweet when it's not his birthday by accident."
Job well done.
Because your sister put a picture up of, like, saying, like, "Oh, he's 22,
Yeah.
here's his birthday cake," and I was like, it's not his birthday.
That picture
Yep.
was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. We'll have,
No,
you'll
it
have
was,
to include
and
that
then-
as well.
Those two comments on it were the best things I've ever seen.
What
He
were they?
looks excited. I told him to look excited.
Yes, that was my sister. I was literally smiling, like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a good picture." And then my sister's like, "Look more excited." And I was like, "All right." And she just said that over and over again until we finally got to that picture. So yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was on Sunday. My mom came over Sunday, and then we did some
Did you
stuff
have a
then.
good birthday?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was fun.
Got a Wii U with Mario Kart. So
Yeah, you play that yet?
that was exciting. Yeah, I've been playing the dicks out of it.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's great. It looks great. Plays great.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying it.
How you like?
DLC
Is
dropped
Mario
for
circumcised?
that. Yes, I am circumcised. 'Cause I am.
I never said you.
Mario.
I can't. You were all talking at the same time, and it's just like all I heard was circumcised, and it's like she must have asked me. So I'll just answer it.
Yeah. So
I was just
I
following
had-
off the conversation that we had earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had a good birthday. Are you circumcised? Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, good birthday.
100% circumcised, not 50%. That's weird.
Because you were saying that you were playing the dicks out of it, so I was like, oh.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I was
Is
playing
Mario
the
six?
circumcised dick off Mario.
Yeah.
Boy.
Job well done, Ellie.
Boy. Good job. Good job.
Good luck with this one, Tony.
So how you?
Just edit all of this out.
No, I'm keeping it all. So
Or
how you liking Shadow of Mordor? You got that too.
it's good. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's fun, but at the same time, I feel like there's like a lack of a story, kind of.
Yeah.
Where,
There's a lot of stuff in between the story missions.
yeah, there's like that's what I was doing. I was doing a lot of this stuff in between the story missions, and I was like, is there a story to this game? And then I started doing the story missions, and I'm like, yeah, I guess there is.
So, I take it you haven't gotten very far.
No, I think the last time I looked, I was like 12% in.
I just got to the second area of that game.
There's another area in that game.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh, I didn't know about this.
Really, it's not just at the gate.
Yeah.
Really, that's interesting.
Yep. I don't know if there's more, but there's a second area.
That I'm surprised because that was another thing I had an issue with was like this map is, it's kind of big but it's also kind of small.
Yeah, and there's a fuck ton of running.
Yeah. I like how Ellie's just whispering. I hope you put that full blast when you edit this.
Yeah, I'm gonna raise the gain, see what she says. Probably like, you bastard.
Yeah. I mean, sure, he calls me that all the time, so.
No, that's just what you hear.
No. You call
It's
me a
not the
bastard
truth.
all the time.
It's just how I show my love.
Yeah, okay.
Like, if I was gonna give you a love heart, it'd say, you are a bastard on it.
You do call me a bastard all the time, though.
No,
No,
that's not
you do.
true.
You totally do.
Yeah.
Nah.
We're playing Destiny, and Minty's like, oh, Ellie, there's a chest over here, and Ellie's like, you're a bastard.
Yeah, all the time. It's literally
No,
all the
that's
time.
more like when you show me a chest that I can't get to, and I spend 10 minutes jumping around like a fucking idiot.
And then
You're
I make that video the featured video on my profile.
nice. Nice.
That's a good video.
Indeed it was.
Fucking, I'm an idiot. I was so happy when I got triple jump. I was like, yeah, finally.
So,
it still didn't help.
if by some magic one day we actually do the raid with Ellie, when it gets to the bit where you jump, I want her to go first. I want to see how
No, someone
she
has to be
handles
down
it.
at the bottom. Someone has to be down at the bottom watching that.
Yeah,
I'm just never gonna make it.
I want to see how she handles it. It'll be good.
What's the bit where you have to jump?
It's a bit of
Yeah.
parkour.
There's a lot of bit of parkour, actually.
Is it like a long jump and then you've got to jump before you get to the bottom again?
Well, there's that, but there's also another, more difficult part.
Because do you remember that chest that was at the bottom of the hole? And Carter was like, oh, Ellie, down here. And I just fell down there.
Yep.
I didn't even bother jumping. I was just like, oh, Carter's down there. And just ran off the cliff.
Yep.
I nearly said clit.
Way to go.
It's always on my mind.
Yeah. You're just thinking about the main.
I just want to, like, iron something out that I'm not a lesbian.
No,
Like,
you totally are. She's lying.
I'm really not.
It's like every time we're not doing the podcast, she's just talking about women all the time.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we started this
You-
call and she was like, "Oh, did you see those boobs over there?"
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, you were the ones who brought up Jennifer Lawrence.
Did we though? No, you did.
That was totally you. You said she was tidy.
Yeah, it was me, but let's just pretend it was you.
Any way you
tidy.
try to spin this, Ellie, it's not gonna work.
Here in Emma Stone. I want to see that happen.
No. See? Again, with the lesbian.
What's wrong with lesbians?
Nothing's wrong with lesbians. You're just denying that you're not one when you totally are.
Pixar didn't happen.
No.
I mean, you did have
Dicks,
that
man.
dating post
Love
on
them.
RT.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't say you have to be a female.
No. The only reason she was disappointed by it was because only guys replied. No girls replied to that.
Oh.
Oh, shut up. No. That is not the truth.
That is totally the truth.
No.
Yeah, it is. Ellie likes the minge.
No. I just appreciate it.
Yeah, you appreciate it more than the men counterpart.
No.
Yeah.
Dicks are where it's at.
Yeah, you like the hooded beasts. Just a sigh. Just a sigh. Oh, jeez.
How do we move on from this?
To tea cozies.
Alright, go for it.
Obviously, because...
Ellie, do you know what tea cozy is?
Yes.
That's a beanie, right?
A what?
A beanie? It's what Americans call a beanie.
A beanie's a hat.
Yes.
That's not a tea cozy.
What's a tea cozy then?
You put it over your teapot.
Really?
What?
Well...
You put a tea cozy, you put it on top of your head. What?
So...
Are you retarded?
My sister, her boss, or the president CEO of the company, is British. And she was wearing a knitted hat or a beanie. And he walked over to her and was like, in England we call that a tea cozy.
Well, no, he's wrong. Where's he from? Kent or something.
Probably. But
Yeah.
He's English by birth, but he lived in Australia for like most.
Oh, he doesn't count.
But then he moved back to England to live there for a while. And then now he's living in America.
No one has ever fucking called a beanie a tea cozy. Let me tell you now. A tea cozy is what you put over your teapot
But this
to keep the tea warm.
we then did an internet search using the interwebs, and we found out in Urban Dictionary tea cozies actually means something entirely different.
Oh, what's it mean?
It is the female way of teabagging.
Oh.
Yes, when you
I love Urban Dictionary.
when a woman
Normally it's me sending you Urban Dictionary links.
No.
But today you've taught me something.
See, when I first met Ellie, I had a really hard time understanding her because she has that accent, and
That accent.
I just
that one
constantly had Urban Dictionary open, trying to
That
look up what
Scouser
she's
accent.
saying. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And at Urban
So,
Dictionary
cow
search
juice.
everything.
Fucking.
cow juice is
I
the
can't
dumbest
believe-
thing you could ever call anything.
No one.
It's juice that comes from a cow.
Do you remember when I said
It's
like
not
good night
juice.
prince?
What defines a juice?
A liquid.
There.
No.
Milk is
I'm
a
gonna-
liquid.
Internet, help me. What is a juice? Juice.
Does it have to be sweet or?
The liquid obtained from or present in fruit or vegetables.
Cows are
A
vegetables.
cow is not. A cow is not
How
a
do you know?
vegetable.
Don't be so cowish.
Apparently, juice in North America is liven something up.
What?
Juice it up.
And which makes sense. But the example they say they juiced it up with some love interest.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Google, for. The
I've heard of
assistance.
juice it up.
Yeah, you're juicing something.
But yeah. I remember that time I said to you, "Good night, prince," and you were like, "What is a prince?"
The fuck is a prince?
It's a prin.
A what?
A prin.
Great, you dropped the S. Congratulations.
Yeah. Cause no, prins is the plural of prin.
So what's a prin?
Princess.
Continue to explain.
What? A princess is a prin?
Yeah. Like I sometimes say like, oh hi Presh, And precious short for precious?
There's some things that just don't need to be shortened.
Yeah,
Weren't you
but
guys
we're
talking about
lazy.
removing friends because they still like shorten words and all that?
No.
And here Ellie is.
They don't
fucking-
shorten
No.
words, they spell words
They
wrong.
just can't spell them.
Well, tell them go back to preschool.
Or primary school if you're from England.
No, nobody's from
No,
England.
I'm pretty sure preschool and primary school are two very different things.
Oh no, because preschool would be our nursery. Yeah, that's what it is.
So, do you remember that time, Ellie, that me and Carter argued for like an hour about schools?
Oh yeah, you just couldn't understand.
yeah.
And then
Okay.
you were talking about grades, and you were like, "Nah, I'm pretty sure you're like 10," and he's like, "No, you're like 15." And there was like a big argument.
Yeah, weren't you guys arguing that 5th grade is
Yeah, no.
in elementary?
Where I come from, like New England, or
Yes.
I don't know if it's New England based, but it's also down here too. Elementary school is 1 through 4th, then there's middle
Yes.
school, which is 5th through 8th,
Yep.
and then high school is 9th through
So you
12th.
just go to like 3 different schools?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, generally the middle school and high school are pretty close together, at least for me.
Oh,
No,
I've
where
only ever been in 2.
where I went to school, all the schools were like in a circle. Elementary, middle, and
Yeah.
high school. They were right next door to each other.
No, I went to primary school, and then I went to secondary school, and now I'm at college.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. What's the difference between
Nah.
college and university there?
College is, you know the way you go to like high school,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have your like those 2 years where like you just pick what you want to do. Is that what you do?
We do that for all 4 years in high school. Or at
Oh,
least
well,
I
we
do.
only. Oh, well, basically, what we do is we go to secondary school, you get to the last 2 years of secondary school.
Yep.
So when you're 14 and you pick the subjects that you want to do,
Yep.
and then you get GCSEs in them, then you go to either college or sixth form, and you narrow it down again, like, so you pick, like, only 3 or 4 subjects that you want to do,
Okay.
and then you do 2 years there, and you get A-levels, and then you go to uni and you only pick 1 subject, and then you do that as a degree.
Okay.
That's how it works, yeah.
Interesting.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah, too complicated.
Oh, but we only have 2 schools. You just go to fucking 6.
I had an elementary school, and then my middle school and high school were literally right next to each other. They are probably about a 10-second walk from each other.
Yeah, my elementary school and high school were separated by a baseball field, and my high school and middle school
Baseball.
were separated by a parking lot. So
Yeah, we should totally talk about sports right now.
That's not.
Tony, do you watch sports?
no.
Good, that makes 3 of us.
Did you ever play sports when you
Yeah.
were at school?
Yes.
What did you do?
I played basketball for 3 years, and then on the off season of that, I did 1 year of soccer and I did 1 year of softball.
Wow, you softball? They have men's softball.
Yep.
What is softball?
Interesting. It's just essentially, it's usually, it was, I guess, predominantly a woman's sport, and then, you know, gender equality and all of that. That Tony, or maybe Tony just played with a bunch of
No, there was
females.
no girls.
And he
It was
called
it was
male softball.
it was all boys. It was all boys, and it was softball.
That is interesting. But it's
That's awesome.
essentially
I-
like baseball, just
I was on my
a bit different.
my school's netball team, and I was goal attack.
Netball.
Yeah,
Seems like the dumbest sport.
I loved it. I love
Yeah,
netball.
you gotta play badminton. Yeah, there you go. That's a good sport.
Nah, you know the way like in PA, or what do you call PA?
The fuck does PA mean?
Physical
PE.
physical
Oh.
education.
Yeah,
What did you
that's
call
what
it?
we call it.
You call?
physical education.
Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Oh, well, when we had to do that, you know the way you get like those fat kids who bring in notes all the time?
Yeah.
I was never one of those fat kids. I was the fat kid who would take part and proper wanna win. I was one of
like,
those.
what the fuck is she talking about? Bringing notes. I get it now.
Yep.
Like, there's some, like, because obviously girls don't really want to do PE, so there was, like, some girls who'd be like, oh, I don't want to break a nail, so they bring in a note. And then, like, my mate, she's got double G breasts, so she just never did PE ever.
Damn.
Because when she'd run, she'd, like, knock herself out.
No, there was a girl.
She had to wear, like,
there was a girl in
two
my class
sports
like
bras.
that, and she
Fucking
participated
hell.
all the time, but she just held her hand over her breast whenever she ran.
No, that's what like my friend did. But then, like, cause it was like us there, and then like all the lads there, they'd all just be like, ah, and she'd just be like, oh. So she just didn't ever come. Like, she never wanted to do anything ever. Like, the stuff that I hated doing in PE was gym. Oh, I couldn't stand gym.
Wait.
Hated gym.
What
No, like a person. I mean, like, go in the gym.
like working out?
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
oh.
I'd rather play a sport than
Yeah.
do that.
We
I didn't really like trampolining either, because I'd cut my knees every lesson.
I wish we had trampolining.
What the
fuck
fuck
that'd
is
be
that?
Sweet.
I'd cut my knees every single
wait.
lesson.
You literally just jump on a trampoline?
No, you have to do like tricks and stuff. Like when I'd try and do a front drop,
Fantastic.
I'd cut my knee. Whenever I'd do a front drop, I'd cut my knee. All the time.
That sounds like the greatest PE class I've ever would have.
I didn't know that wasn't common.
No, and
No.
Did you ever have to go swimming?
No, not at all.
Look,
No, we stopped going swimming after year 6. So like when we left primary school and went to secondary school, we stopped going swimming. But like another secondary school down the road from me, they had to do swimming.
PE for us was mainly just fucking running everywhere, and then every year we did like 2 weeks of gym, and work out, and then
gym.
every so often we'd do like sports, like sport.
Whenever we
units.
had to do gym, I'd opt to do Zumba instead, because that was much better than fucking gym. I hated gym. I preferred it. I loved rounders. I loved doing rounders and bench ball. They were good sports to do.
Saying
You're
words.
just making up fucking shit right now. I love bat basket. You ever play that, Tony?
Did you ever play pickleball?
Oh, fuck
Shut
yeah.
up.
Pickleball was awesome.
Wait,
Don't
you guys
take the
really played
piss.
pickleball?
Yeah,
I thought that
fuck
was a
yeah.
Massachusetts only sport.
No, it's probably a New
Oh, were
England
you
thing.
being serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were taking the piss.
No.
What the fuck's pickleball?
Yeah, we're fucking just lying to you.
Oh, I hate
No,
you.
it's a
No,
real
we're being
thing, Ellie.
serious. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, pickleball was
I
serious.
make your mind up.
Awful
Is it
at
real or
I
not?
was so bad at pickleball.
I forget. I remember playing. I just forget what it is because we had so many
You
fucking
get
random ass.
fucking wooden paddles, and you hit a ball across the net, but you have to stay in the corners of the field.
Fuck. Yep. Okay. Yep. I remember that. That was essentially indoor tennis for us. There were no rules.
I was so awful at it.
Yeah, my gym experience or PE is mostly like in high school we had the option to either use the weight room or like cardio room, or you could like do the sport for the week. And whenever it was a sport, especially when we were juniors and seniors, the last 2 years of school, it was mostly just tournaments for every sport. Like there was a volleyball tournament we did, there was pickleball, there was wall ball. We also played basketball. Like, we just did like a bunch of sports and just competed in most of them. And volleyball tournaments were easily the best.
See, we didn't have options. Physical education was required for every student.
Yeah, it was required for us. We had 3 terms for PE and then 1 term of health. So
It was required for us, but like you'd get like 2 options because there'd be like 2 PE teachers there, so you could like they'd go like, do you want to play football or do you want to play badminton, and you'd pick like which one you wanted to do that week. But like I used to do dance as a subject, and there's like, because say we had like 4 lessons a week, one of those lessons would just be like solely like exercise, and they were just the worst ones. I'd just be sitting there like, I want to kill myself. And she'd be like, come on, Ellie. And I'd be like, no. I hate this.
And then
I was
Like,
a bad dancer, but I was good at choreography. That's the only reason I passed.
for 1 week every year, we also did archery.
What?
Apparently counts as a physical education.
Nah, no way.
Oh, that sounds boss.
Except,
Did you ever do it?
yeah, of course, it was
Oh, I'm
required.
jelly. I've never. Oh, I want to do that.
It was pretty good, except one year, like the
I wanna be
first day we did
Katniss.
it, a kid walked out onto the
Peter.
field while people were still shooting. So the teacher was just like, okay, we're done. We're not doing this for the rest of the year.
Wow.
So there was 1 year we didn't get to do it.
Job well done to them.
Yeah. Nobody liked that kid after.
Yeah, I can imagine not.
So, what else do we got? We can talk about tickle bitties apparently. Whoever put that on the list.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I bet.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't. I would have just put tits.
Yeah, you did at the top.
That wasn't me.
It's always tits with Ellie.
Always.
Oh, it's not.
So we could.
They're my best asset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's the
I
only
have.
thing I've got going for me.
I don't think I have a best asset.
That's the only reason I've ever had a boyfriend.
That's terrible.
True though.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Tits.
No. I don't believe
So
it.
Yeah.
whenever you went out on a date with the guy and you start talking about no,
I've only ever been on one date in my life.
Shut up!
Really?
I'm just here for the tits.
Yeah.
Just let me
No,
look at
I've
them.
only ever been on one date. And it was to the pictures to watch Ted.
Yeah, most of my dates were dinner, movie. That's pretty much it.
I think movies are the worst to go on dates too.
Nah, I've got a fear of eating in front of people who I don't really know that well.
I don't. Wait, I'm just there for the food. And most of the girls I take out on dates are too, so it's great. Just fucking eat. And then we talk about our food, and then we go out for dessert, and then we see a movie. Perfect night. It's fucking fantastic.
You can bond over the food.
Pretty much. Yeah. Like, most of the places I go, because Providence is the capital of my state, is really good for its food. My sister and I pretty much go out. We used to go out a lot and just find new restaurants to eat at. So I would then take girls on dates to those, and they usually worked out pretty well for me. I usually did very
10
well.
out of 10.
Yeah,
Unless it was
10 out of 10.
broccoli soup.
Would do it again until we stop talking to each other.
Oh.
Yeah, that's generally how that works out. Just like Kim's butt.
Oh my god.
That thing is so fake.
I don't understand. No, have you seen the unphotoshopped version?
Yeah.
Unphotoshopped version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They posted, like, someone did a comparison of, like, the photoshopped and then the unphotoshopped. I don't know why she went with the photoshopped one over the non-photoshopped.
To be dramatic.
Yeah, it makes her hips, like...
I'm not really a big fan of bums anyway, but
Mm.
I don't know, that picture just isn't nice at all. I don't understand how it's broke the internet. And then, fucking, what is that hair on top of her head? Sorry, why has she got a pineapple on top of her head?
I don't know.
That's what I don't
remember
understand.
where I saw it, but I think it might have been Twitter. Somebody posted something like, I'm glad the pictures of Kim Kardashian came out, because it reminded me I need to change the oil in my car.
What?
Yeah.
Because she's all oiled up in the picture.
Yeah, which I don't understand why she's oiled up either.
No.
Yeah, me neither. Have you seen did you see Kanye's tweet?
No.
Oh, well, he tweeted that picture and then just put hashtag all day.
Oh my god.
Fucking of course.
And then, I can't remember who tweeted it, but someone tweeted saying, like, you know, the person who she did, like, the sex tape with,
Uh-huh.
like, they tagged them in it and said, that person hit that first, and then tagged Kanye in it. I was like, oh, shit.
Nice.
So dumb.
I don't know whether you guys, like, care or know or anything like that, but, there's been, like, murder going on with... Shut up. There's been like murder going on with Taylor Swift and Katy Perry.
What?
Have you heard about it?
No.
No. Well, what's it called? Katy Perry, her boyfriend tweeted saying, "Let's start a Kickstarter to get Taylor Swift a booty or something like that."
Ooh.
And then someone actually started it, and it had like $95 in it. And then what's it called? Lord just tweeted him saying, shall we start one for your small penis then? Everyone was like, shit! Like, everyone's been, because like there's been murder going on between them, and like there's a reference in one of Taylor Swift's videos to like something that Katy Perry tweeted about it.
Nice.
Murder.
What does that mean, murder?
Like they're stabbing each other.
No, it doesn't work. I've been
What
trying
do
to
you mean?
decipher what you've been saying for the past like a minute, and it's pretty interesting.
What do you mean?
Do you
Do
have
you understand
Do you
what
have
I said?
Urban Dictionary open? I'm sure you'll
No,
find the answer
because-
right away.
You you started it by, I thought you said, did you hear the pair between Taylor Swift and Katy Perry? I was like, the fuck does pair mean?
Aw, why could you never understand me?
I don't know. I'm part deaf.
Same.
I'm accent impaired. I have the fucking worst time understanding accents, which is why I'm surprised I understand Ellie better than you.
I'm used to more Mexican
Yeah.
accents, or Hispanic accents, rather.
I'm not very good at accents, especially the Scottish accent.
I can't understand
Scottish.
any of the guys at work. Just like, what the fuck
Oh.
are you saying to me?
Some of the people at work are Irish, and every time they speak to me, I'm like, haha, yeah, what? And some of them are from Birmingham as well, and that's like a really strong accent. And when they speak, I'm just like, what are they saying? Just smiling like, what? I don't really get it.
I'm glad we don't have that in America, where like we have a southern accent, then all the other states kind of have their own accent.
Mm.
But it's like none of them are too bad that I can't really understand what
Yeah,
they're saying.
no.
It's mostly just like maybe their slang they use that might be a little bit different, but other than that, I can generally understand them fine.
Yeah, American accents are not hard at all.
Well, yeah, that's the stuff that like I use when I talk to you. I use some slang that obviously you don't understand because you're not from where I am. But then you just think that I'm like some kind of
Yeah,
idiot.
you just
How
call me
about
a
that
bastard all the
time where me and Carter were building a treehouse in Minecraft? Not the one in our world, but in a different one. And Ellie just sat there for like an hour just going off about slang words, and we're like, none of these are real. You're making all these up.
Oh, do you mean that time that we were in the Halo world and I put a sign on the wall that said Bickies and you
No.
were like, what the fuck is Bickies?
It was before that. It was much before that.
Because that time, like, I you were just like, what is a Bicky? I was like, oh, you guys don't just know, like custard creams, and you were just like, no, no idea.
Whenever someone talks about Minecraft, it just reminds me of the greatest success I've ever had in Minecraft, which is destroying all of you guys' signs.
That's okay.
Oh.
I put them back. They're all there again.
I don't care. It was still a success.
No.
I came in like a wreck.
Oh, I absolutely did. You guys had like, what, 50 signs in there, and I got rid of most of
Well,
them.
that was one of them. I came in like a wrecking ball.
My favorite sign was the one above like the entrance.
First
How about all the
Where-
ones about boobs and tits?
Where it was like bachelor pad, and then it had like loads of exclamation marks and ones, and you destroyed that, and it made me so sad.
I destroyed everything. I was so happy with myself.
I loved it when we showed Carter, and he went round and he was like, Ellie wrote that one, Anthony wrote that one, Ellie wrote that one, because like all the ones that I wrote were pretty obvious.
Yeah, they were all about boobs and tits.
No, they weren't.
Most of them were. The amount of
Maybe-
boobs and tits I destroyed that day was
Were they really?
intense.
I don't remember. Whoops.
That made me so happy though when you, because I knew you didn't turn off auto
I
saving yet.
wrote one that said like fap fap fap, and then wrote next to it see fap 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 sign.
No. You wrote fat, and then I wrote a sign like, oops, I'm sorry, you might need to change the bed sheets. And then you wrote next to
Oh,
that
yeah.
one, see fat sign.
Yeah. Oh, that wave looked like a Christmas tree.
It was a good time.
'Cause here it is, Merry Christmas.
No.
No, it's
I
not.
played
It's not
Santa
Christmas yet.
yesterday.
What?
You played what?
I played Santa.
I thought you said
Right.
Santa.
Oh.
And I was like,
Yeah. I was like, Santa? What is she going on about? Santa. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
For the Christmas.
I get you.
And I went to my sister ordered some stuff online that you had to like go and collect from the shop that you ordered it from. And obviously she doesn't live here anymore, so she couldn't go and collect it herself. So she was like, "Oh, can you go and collect it for me?" I got there. They were the two biggest parcels I've ever seen in my entire life, and they were fucking heavy. And I was like, "Are you shitting me? I've got to carry these on my own." And I was like walking around town with these massive parcels, and like everyone was like looking at me like I was like probably weird. I couldn't even see where I was going. Like I was just like trying to see around the parcels as I was like walking forward, and I just couldn't because I'm tiny, aren't I? Well, I'm not tiny. I'm just a bit short. And like my sister was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. If I'd have known, I'd have got a like PF to come and help you because obviously she's got a car, but she's not here this weekend, so she couldn't. And they were gonna be like sent back to the warehouse if I didn't collect them this weekend." I was just like, "Oh," I was so gutted. And then I got on the bus with them, and what's it called? As I was getting off, someone. No, not this time. There was no biting this time. But as I got off, someone said like, "Oh, do you want some help with that?" I was like, "Yes, please."
And then they took them and ran off because you live in Liverpool.
Yeah. No, I got to my house and I just threw them on the couch and I haven't moved them since. But my arms were like shaking. I didn't realise how weak I was, and today that's why my arms are in proper pain. Like me muscles have never been used this much in my entire life. I'm like proper hurting.
Yeah, you don't even
But
look pro.
it reminded me of like the episodes of The Grinch. What? The scene on The Grinch where like Cindy Lou Who's getting handed all the presents. And then he just like pulls them out to talk to him. Well, my mum calls me Cindy Lou Who. She calls me a Who, and like it's a running joke in my family. Like I'm saved as the Who under my sister's phone, and because my nose turns up at the end, and my mum was like proper laughing so much when she found out. But cause I was angry about it, I left my sister a voicemail. So I sent in like the group chat between my mum and my sister saying, "Sorry about the intense voicemail that you might receive later. I didn't mean it." And then my mum was like proper laughing, and she's like, "Why? What have you wrote?" And I literally just like, when it was like, "Leave a message after the beep," and I just went, "I am going to kill you," and then put the phone down. She was like, "I've just listened to it. I am crying." And I was so angry. I was really mad.
Way to go.
But yeah, that was my Santering for the year.
My Santa in. Alright.
Yeah. Dyed her hair red.
Married a
Santa
dwarf.
doesn't have red hair.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
am. A dwarf?
Yeah.
She's so confused.
Job well done.
Love it.
On. What?
Nailed it.
Do you mean elves?
Nope. Nope, not at all.
I'm crying.
Oh my god.
You smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
Yeah, Santa doesn't smell like beef and cheese. She smells pretty nice,
You're a
actually.
cotton-headed ninnymuggins.
What?
But yeah. Elf.
Speaking of Game of Thrones.
Oh. Is that what you're talking about? Must have missed that.
Yes.
Whoops.
Did you, Minty, did you see the trailer for, oh shoot, what's it called? The Borderlands games by Telltale?
No, I didn't. I saw that they put one out, but I haven't seen it yet.
That game actually looks really good. I can't wait for that to come out.
Is it actiony or is it just like similar to Telltale?
It's definitely, it looks like there's gonna be a bit of action, but it's definitely got the Telltale style, and then it's definitely got much of the Borderlands humor. It looks like it's gonna be really good.
Interesting.
Please tell me I don't have hiccups.
Hope you do.
If you have hiccups on this podcast, Ellie, I am making that the intro.
Yeah, no, you're gonna do her singing and then put the hiccups at, like, beats for it.
No, I don't think I have hiccups, it's fine. I think I'm just, like, losing it.
You had, what, 3 energy drinks? I think so.
No, I had 1 litre and 3 250 milliliter ones. So what's that?
I couldn't tell you. That's a British 1.75 British liters. Whatever
Yeah.
that is.
That's how much energy drink I've
So that's
had.
like 5 gallons. That's crazy.
No, they're fucking British
You're
liters
good at
smaller
math.
than our liter, Tony.
10 out of 10 on the mathing skills there. That's math with 2 F's.
I fucking hate you. Fuck you, Google, for not.
What?
Since we're on the top of a
You
drink,
had
shall we talk about
You had
math
half a
instead?
gallon of energy drinks.
Jesus Christ, Ellie. How is your
Holy fuck.
how is your like heart not exploded or something?
No, it is. Did you see what I was like before?
Yeah.
I told you not to do it. And you're like, nah, going for it.
And then I went to get another one, and then I was like, nope, I don't want to die mid-podcast.
Yeah, you would have. You would have had. What would. Probably similar. Yeah, you would have had still a little over half a gallon.
That's just gross. It's so gross.
Tasted good.
And the first thing that comes up is a woman that drinks 2 gallons of Coca-Cola a day dies.
Oh.
Whoa. Shall we
Future Ellie.
segue into Doritos?
Yeah, we're talking about drinks.
Into what?
Minty, this was your topic.
Fucking hell.
What did you just say?
Doritos.
Alright, I figured I heard the Doritos part of something, and I was
And
wondering.
you wonder why I hate you.
Yeah, fucking bitch tit.
Can we get a hate counter? How many times does Ellie say hate?
And shut up.
And boo.
There was one part where you like started to say something. She was like, "No, shut up."
Yeah, before I went to tell a story, and then you said something, I was like, shut up.
So yeah, the Mountain Dew Doritos flavored drink, which apparently tastes like liquid cheese.
That sounds like the grossest thing.
So, is Doritos like, you know the way you have like the base flavour of Doritos, is yours cheese?
Yes. Doritos cheese.
Ours is just like the salted ones.
Huh?
What?
You know, like Cool
Ranch?
Yeah.
That's a flavored Dorito.
Yeah, but they're the ones that like are ours. Like, you know, they're like the common ones.
Well, to be fair, Doritos cheese and Cool Ranch are the most popular, so they're also very common around here.
Well, like it's like the Cool Ranch ones, and then the cheese ones, and then the chili ones.
Yep, that's pretty accurate.
But I like the chili ones better than the cheese ones.
I just like normal Doritos or Cool Ranch.
Yeah, I like the Cool Ranch ones.
Good talk. Let's just move down the list, why don't we? How about that Delta Airlines that loses a dog?
Don't worry about
I don't know anything about this.
So this guy, it's actually a pretty sad story because this guy was homeless,
No.
and then he got this dog like right around when he was getting his act back together and like got a house and was getting an income.
Did the dog have a name?
They did not release the
it
turtle's
did.
name.
Ty is his name.
Alright.
And he's had this dog for a while.
What type of dog was he?
He was a Boxster.
A what?
Bull Terrier mix. So he had this dog for a while, and he like loved this dog because it was like very close to him and really helped him out. and he went on vacation to Tampa for a week, and Delta Airlines loses the dog. And they said that it chewed through the cage and just ran off. I don't know how that happens. Like, how does a dog
I'm really sad.
get the just like that gorilla that was crushed at a zoo?
I thought that was a baby.
It was a baby gorilla. It was like a
a gorilla. I thought you were saying baby girl.
Oh my god, Ellie. Yeah, and I was fucking laughing about it. Ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna be
So
honest.
why was you laughing when it was a
I thought
gorilla?
he said baby girl too.
No, you guys are fucking dumb. Right?
No, you're the dumb one.
No, baby gorilla crushed at zoo.
So let me get this straight. You don't laugh at a baby human getting killed, but you laugh at a baby gorilla? We're like cousins.
No, I wasn't laughing at it. Fucking
We're
idiot. You guys
cousins.
said I was.
We're cousins. That gorilla was my cousin.
Tony's just trying to segue to Overwatch.
Oh, that reminds me of like a science lesson I had once, where one of the lads in my science class didn't he didn't know what a sloth was.
Oh my god.
Only the cutest
And you
animal in
know
the
that?
world.
You know that like a sloth picture where it's like over the woman's shoulder.
Like the rape sloth?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like all laughing at like that picture where it's like rape
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he was like, I don't understand what's funny. What if my cousin got raped by a sloth?
Shut up.
And then we were like, what? And then he was like, what if my cousin was the sloth? Just like,
He was
what
taking
are you
the
on
piss.
about?
He had to be taking the piss on that.
No, he wasn't.
Was
He
it-
really wasn't.
Is he on the
he
spectrum?
once said the reason witches don't exist is because broomsticks don't have engines.
You go to school with some smart people, Ellie.
I was like, what? What is your what?
I don't think I could be.
Yeah,
anymore.
that's the reason magic doesn't exist. What the fuck?
Broomsticks don't have engines.
So Harry Potter.
He also got convinced that in Australia they were cloning dinosaurs and they were gonna make like an interactive Jurassic Park
Yeah, they already did that.
in
Jurassic Park.
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kid sounds like a nut.
Is this
he was.
the same kid as the goldfish?
No, different one.
You're
Another
so
kid in
terrible
my
person,
class.
isn't
Now he was like a weirdo, and he said that Hermione was better looking in the first Harry Potter.
Dude, she was like
Mm.
5.
Fucking jailbait right
Yeah.
there. Mm.
And then he was like, I just love how wild her hair is.
Oh my god.
We were all just looking at him like, what? She's 12. What? This was like, he was like 18 at the time.
Oh
like,
my god.
what? He also created a game called Spine in a Bag.
What?
Shall I tell you about Spine in a Bag?
Go for it.
Right. You get some roadkill. This is a family game.
Huh?
Roadkill. You put it in a bag. You put the bag on top of the person whose go it is head. They have to guess what animal the roadkill is, just by like what it feels like on top of the head. It comes with a cup to catch the children's tears, and there are bonus points if you use your family dog.
What the fuck?
So this kid's gonna bring a gun into school like one day, right?
When he left, he was like, he went up to like one of these lads in our year, and he was like, this lad, he was like quite a popular lad, and this other person, obviously he's a freak, you've heard what he said, and he just went over to him and he was like, since we're leaving, I just want you to know, I want to hang you.
Dude's a
And this, the like popular lad was like, but like, we've never spoke, and he was like, yeah, I know, I just don't like you. I want you to die, and then just left and walked away.
What the fuck? So check the papers in a couple years. You'll see him in jail.
He also, no, seriously, we will. But he also told me all about his and his girlfriend's sex life.
Nice.
I don't want to go into detail.
No, you got to now.
But now his girlfriend is in my lesson, and every time I just look at her, I just think, you've had anal with him, and I don't want to talk to you.
What's wrong with anal?
And did I say there was anything wrong with anal?
She said specifically with him.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
So she's just as fucked up as he is then? Or
I
Stockholm
don't
syndrome?
know. I don't talk to him.
You probably should. She might be in need.
Can you invite her on the podcast?
She gets on my bus pretty much every day on the way to college, and I just don't sit by her. I'm like,
We should totally talk to her because she might be in dire need.
yeah, I'm a bit concerned for her.
Her butthole might need saving.
No, I really think it does.
Oh.
Why would you ever let him enter you in any direction?
Stockholm syndrome.
What the fuck? Like, oh man, I don't get it. Can we talk about the KKK?
What a fucking segue.
But can we?
That was
I don't mean the actual KKK, by the way.
that was better than Cox and Disney.
So, like, speaking of cocks, Disney have just announced.
Crying right now. I'm just crying.
I'm great at segues.
Yeah.
I went Segway racing once, and I was the only one who never crashed into a tree. True story.
Jesus fuck, Ellie. Jesus
But seriously, KKK.
Christ.
Go on, Minty, this is your topic. Go on.
I don't think I'm recovering from this.
That's it, right? Like that's the apex of the podcast. Like we might as well just end it now. Nothing we say after that is going to beat that.
Come on.
Well, yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know. Her butthole might need saving. Can we talk about the KKK?
So.
Oh my god.
Kim, Courtney, Chloe. Come on, guys, help me out.
Last one's Kim. You had the first two. You didn't have the one we were just talking
I
about.
named them all, you idiot.
No, you didn't. Well,
No,
I
I
didn't hear you
did.
because I'm laughing too much.
Well, stop laughing and stop being serious.
Yeah, the KKK.
Come on, Minty.
Alright, podcast over.
You just want to get as far away from that segue as you can.
It's been like 3 minutes since I said it. Can you stop talking? Oh. So, the Kardashians, the first KKK to let black people in. That's a pretty funny story. Ha ha ha.
You think their buttholes need saving?
Probably Kim's.
Yeah, probably. I've had a black boyfriend, except he wasn't really like completely black. He's like a bit black.
Dying. Absolutely dying.
He
That
has an
was
afro.
way too funny.
It just took up like 10 minutes.
That was way too funny.
That was
Holy
good.
I'm just
shit.
talking at this point about nothing because no one else is talking.
Never make a
This is so
segue with the
equivalent.
KKK again. That's not your strong suit.
Maybe next podcast.
Yeah, you can try. Probably won't work out too well for you though.
No. I
Ugh,
mean-
fuck.
All of us have been great so far. KKK, dicks.
So let's move on to something more. I just looked down at the bottom of our notes. Under tickle bitties it says hang self when done with editing.
It says what?
It's just a personal note.
Well, I got a screenshot of that.
I want to hug you.
Oh my god. Alright.
So,
On a more serious note, Rooster Teeth got acquired.
they did.
By the KKK?
No, by AT&T actually, so just as bad. Except they just lynched consumers. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting.
Did you just watch that video that I sent you?
No.
Aww.
Why would I?
Which one?
Yeah, you sent me like 12 top AT&T commercials. I didn't watch that one.
No.
Oh. The only one that was relevant because I knew that we were going to talk about this. So you watched the fucking waffle and didn't watch this?
Yeah, that waffle. It stood up.
Yeah, that waffle. That waffle dough.
So.
Ain't you seen Predator?
Yeah, no, Rooster Teeth getting acquired. Yeah. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Good talk, guys. Good job.
My love heart says I love you. I love you guys.
No, you don't.
Oh, I had sweets. I can talk about sweets.
You say you hate us all the time. Oh, you don't love us.
Ellie, you could say nothing for the rest of the podcast. You already peaked.
I love you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
So, can we go back to dogs for a second?
Yeah, sure, dogs.
Oh, fuck. Go on.
So,
Go on.
that conversation we were having the other day about dogs, Ellie. What was the name of that breed?
What?
Ellie, the name of that breed of dog that I said I'd never heard of?
Alsatian?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that, Minty?
Crustaceans? No. Didn't know that was a dog type.
Crustaceans!
I'm pretty sure those are like shrimps and things.
Crabs!
Yeah, and shrimp. I'm
Take my
pretty sure
crab on a
shrimps
walk.
and things.
Okay, okay, listen clearly. Alsatian.
The fuck is an Alsatian?
So I googled
There we
it.
go.
I googled it because I've never heard of it, and it said it's a German Shepherd. So I said, oh, we call that German Shepherd in America, and Ellie's like, we have both of those though.
But yeah?
Wait, how do you spell Alsatian?
Yeah.
I'm spelling that. Oh, here we go. That is literally
Basically,
just.
I read in Wikipedia that it was the German dogs, and they started breeding those a lot during World War One, and they decided the British decided they didn't want to call them Germans because of the anti-Nazi whatever.
No, of course.
So they started calling them Alsatian whatever, and
Conspiracies.
but apparently the Brits still have both now somehow for some reason.
I've been so racist this podcast.
Yeah, you have.
You're always racist.
I'm not really racist. I had a black boyfriend once.
I'm not racist because I have
Which
a
means
black
it's
boy.
totally okay for her to be as racist as she wants.
Yeah. Black dick.
I like my boyfriend like I like my coffee.
And her tea.
I don't like tea or coffee, but I do like boys.
Yeah, okay. We know you like the minge.
No.
No.
Dicks.
Yeah, okay. Them hooded beasts.
Dicks.
I don't even know.
Uncircumcised. What?
Yeah, everyone can hear you. You're not whispering softly. Like, you don't try not to make that sound like it's you too much.
Uncircumcised. That was so
Well,
loud.
you're gonna have issues finding a boyfriend when you come to America then.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll get used to it.
I don't think so. I think you're gonna have a bit of an issue if you're looking for uncircumcised.
I'm gonna be like terrified.
'Cause
The
the-
fir-
I'll be like, what is that? It'd be like a whole new world. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view.
So this one's all about minge and dicks, Tony. If you want to use that for a description.
Yep. We go deep this week.
We go very deep this week. And also a bit racist.
No,
This one's all about circumcision.
It's okay. We talked about black dicks. It's not racist.
No, right. Big black dicks.
That's
totally
a question
fine.
I always get asked.
What?
Like, is it true what they say about black people? Why aren't you in a wheelchair?
What does that mean?
Cars. Pack that in.
Oh, I get it. But not really.
And then I always get like made jokes like because I have tiny hands and they're like, oh, did you have to use both hands? And I'm like, funny.
You should have just owned it and been like, yeah, it was that big.
No, I had to mix in my feet as well.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
You're a terrible person, Ellie.
I'm very upfront. But I'm not gonna lie to someone.
You usually do, so.
I usually lie? What have I ever lied about?
You always lie.
About what?
Everything.
You can't
Nah.
provide a solid example.
You expect someone with a short-term memory of a goldfish.
Oh, you know
to
what?
remember
That brings up a good point. She lied about the goddamn goldfish and the concussion. There you go.
See? See? Told you.
What a liar.
Goldfish.
You might have to edit that hiccup out, by the way.
No, I'm amplifying that by like 12.
You should also just copy that and just use it at the beginning for a baseline.
Yes. I'll do that.
Nailed it.
So what's this Smash Bros on a golfing calculator?
Golfing calculator.
On the graphing
Well,
calculator that you got here.
If you click on it,
Uh-huh.
and
Did
then
you
you
look
look at the
golf?
GIFs,
Uh-huh.
Golf cart.
How do I click
it shows you exactly what it is.
on Texas Instrument. Very nice. Very expensive.
It's literally Super Smash Bros. On a graphing calculator. It's kind of crazy.
That's more than a little crazy.
It's fucking insane.
How do people
And
do
it's
that?
Fox vs. Falcon. It's crazy. Although there's no AI, of course.
Yeah, that's
So
a crazy
Is
gift.
that it?
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie. It doesn't equate to your KKK
She
fucking
doesn't like math, so
segue.
this whole calculator business doesn't do it for her.
Yeah.
women.
I don't math if I can help it. We're doing statistical tests at the moment in psychology, and I have no idea about anything. I just sit there like, what? And she gave me this really obnoxious screen calculator that is bigger than like an iPad, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm not blind. I'm just stupid.
Maths are great.
Should we talk about the birds and the bees?
Why not? The bees are pretty much hibernating now because it's cold, and
'Cause,
the
you
birds
know,
have flown south.
Anthony's never had this talk before.
Yeah, can you guys
Well,
give
you're
me
gonna have
this
to give it to
talk?
both of us.
Yeah.
So
Should we give Anthony the talk?
I just are you not? You don't even listen to what I say anymore. You just fucking flat out ignore me.
'Cause I hate you, innit? I love you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Nope, you don't.
Love you guys.
No.
Anthony, did you?
The fuck was that?
It's just a noise. Anthony, did you get the
I
picture I sent
blew
you before?
Totally just blew up my microphone.
Oh, I did.
Anthony, did
I
you
did.
get the?
Hold on, I'm opening it.
Um,
This is the one with the
104.
white stuff all over your computer screen, right?
yeah, come.
Because Ellie has a dick because she likes the minge.
Yeah. Guys, I've told you about this stuff before, that I actually have a penis. Remember, I'm not a real girl.
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Don't worry about it.
It's not open.
But yeah, I was like, oh, because you went, and it was just like me and Minty left in the call, and I was like, oh, I'm sending Anthony a picture, and he was like, well, what is the picture? And I was like, oh, nudes. I'm just gonna send them nudes. And he was like, and Minty even was like, oh, okay.
I mean, might as
Cool.
well.
And then I was like, oh, I can send it to you too. So I sent it to Minty.
Yeah, right.
And then he was like, what the fuck's that white stain? I was like, it's not a stain.
Fucking
I was
pile
like,
of
It's a
spiders right there.
gigantic stain.
I was like, it's my love heart. And he was like,
No,
what?
it's the biggest load of semen I've ever seen.
Yeah. Simon.
Good talk.
That's my input.
Yeah, your input for giant semen.
Simon.
Simone and Pumbaa.
What?
Exactly.
Hakuna Matata.
See, you heard me. You just fucking ignored me again. I
Sorry,
totally heard
I
what you
just
said,
gotta-
but I'm just gonna say what.
I get like, it just like washes over me, and I get like confused because
Yeah, okay.
it just
Yeah,
I get
sure.
dead nervous when you
Mhm.
speak to me because I love you.
Yep. Okay.
Love you.
No.
So
You know.
whenever she talks about her friend that loves you because you live near Taylor Swift, she's actually talking about herself.
Oh, so you love Taylor Swift?
Ellie wants to marry you,
No.
Minty.
Not really, but I'm going to see her in June.
Dumb.
I'm not like a big Taylor Swift fan, but she alright.
I haven't been to a concert in a long time.
But no, literally, my friend has actually like convinced herself that you two are gonna get married.
Really?
She's gonna move in with you.
Fucking.
You're gonna have lots of babies that love
I'm
Taylor Swift.
Convinced that people in the UK are just fucking crazy.
Well, what's it
Everyone's
called?
fucking crazy, especially women.
Everyone, right? There's this quote that like went round for a while, like, oh, boys don't like girls for funniness, and I was like, oh, well, I've got nothing going for me then apart from me tits. And like my friend, she's like super tall, and like she obviously wants a boyfriend who's tall, but like no one that we know is tall. So she's never had a boyfriend, and like she's never like kissed anyone or slept with anyone or anything like that. And like all my other friends like take the piss out of her, and I'm like, well, that's not really nice. And she's like, well, it's fine because like she's like really pretty. And I was like, oh yeah. And then she was like, and then you've got your funniness. And I was like, thanks for saying I'm pretty too. I'll just go cry now.
Yeah, she's pretty. And I guess you're funny.
Yeah, I'll just go get into bed with Jeremy and cry.
See, the
Who's wearing your bra apparently?
He doesn't wear a bra, he just looks after mine.
Oh,
That's kind of like one of our cats that steals my sister's underwear.
Cosmo?
What?
No, the dude. The dude is a panty stealer. It's really, you'll see him just like running around the house with just them in his mouth.
My cousin's dog does that with bras.
Our dogs just eat food.
I
And
sent you a
trash.
picture. A
Right.
picture of my cousin's dog, didn't I?
No, you
She's so cute.
What?
This is you I'm talking to, Anthony.
Oh, you're talking to me? Yeah, you did.
Fucking idiot. What a knob.
See, I started noticing a trend where Ellie tells you she hates you, and she just calls me an idiot all the time.
Yeah, you're a child and I'm just an asshole.
Oh, I never called him a child.
She did. I will
She
send you a
totally
picture
did.
No, I
of that
never.
chat.
You totally did.
You got so offended so quickly. I didn't even realise that like that'd cause offence. I was like, it's a compliment. And you're like, no. And I was like, now you're being childish.
Where's
And you're like, I'll just go be childish somewhere else, shall I? I was like, oh, get so annoyed.
Now I bring it up just to annoy her.
Nice.
The door's so good. Might be mean. You're a mean person.
Nah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what's this Berlin Wall just fell? You gonna explain that to me?
So my brother-in-law is a very smart individual,
Mm-hmm.
and the 25th anniversary of the Berlin Wall was this past weekend, I believe.
Yeah.
And we went out for breakfast one morning, and it was 5 of us. We had our friend from Long Island up with us, and we're all out to dinner. And I mean, we're out for breakfast, not dinner, and we're all eating. And then I guess there was a TV in the corner of the room, and he saw the title was like Berlin Wall falls or something like that. And he just out of the blue was just like, guys, did you know the Berlin Wall just fell? And we all just look at it and we're like, are you fucking serious right now? And we all just like burst out laughing. It's like, what? And we're like, yeah, the Berlin Wall just fell. We just finished World War II as well. So yeah,
Shit, did we?
yeah, the Berlin Wall just fell, and World War II ended a few months ago.
The Nazis won, you know.
Yeah, Nazis won. Adolf Hitler is still alive.
That's why we all speak German.
Du hast mich.
No.
What does that mean?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's why I
Well,
asked.
you don't get to know.
That's me being angry.
Yeah, you're a very angry person.
Yeah, you're angry. You hate us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just Ellie in a nutshell.
Shall we talk about... No, we're not going to talk about how we know each other, are we?
No, we can. I don't see why not.
Yeah, we can do a wild cards in here.
I mean,
Shall we do it?
sure. Well, Minty and I know each other from a long time ago. Like, how many years?
2007 was when I joined Parlancy, and you were what, a year behind me?
Yeah. We know each other from an old forum called Parlantia. I mean, we didn't become friends right away. It was a while before we actually started playing stuff together. But
Yep.
we knew of each other. And then that website closed down, whatever. We're both big fans of Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter and whatnot, so we both have accounts there. And just this past year, I graduated high school and I moved, so I was unemployed, and so I had a lot of time that I was just home playing games and whatnot. But at that time, Minty was he was trying to finish up college, so he wasn't around a lot, and I got bored. And I went onto the Rooster Teeth website, and I went into the chat rooms, and there was this group called Let's Be Friends or something like that. And one day, everybody's talking, and they're like, oh, let's play a game. So we go play a game and whatnot. Eventually, that turns into its own little group called Game Night Every Night. Or is it Every Night Game Night? It's one of those.
Every night game night.
Yeah. You should go join it. It's really fun. And then, after a couple months of that, it ends up...
Only join it if you have a microphone or everyone will hate
No,
you.
I never talked. It was months before I talked. But everybody loved me, Ellie.
Cut that.
I never talked.
Edit that out.
I don't talk. And,
Yeah.
it,
Yeah, I
a
know.
couple months...
I never heard you speak for like 2 months of knowing you. The only time I ever seen your face, I didn't see your face for ages either. Like, I never knew what you looked like. And then you just like switched the camera on, and everyone was like, and he's got his camera on, and then it was just to show me the Rugrats DVD.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, and then I was like proper laughing, and everyone was like, I don't really what.
Hey. But anyway, it was a couple months after I had been in the group where Carter didn't join the group right away. He was after a few weeks. And one night, everybody's like, okay, I'm going to bed, see ya. And it was just Carter, and he's like, so, Anthony, I know you don't talk, but, you're gonna stay around? And I turned on my mic, and I'm like, sure. And then we started playing games together, and we became friends. And not long after that, Minty had finished up with college and whatnot, and he kept complaining. He's like, you always play with that group. You don't play with me. So.
Motherfucker,
I
that's
didn't
not
meet Minty,
anything. Anything like that.
So
Motherfucker,
I invited
you're,
him to the
fuck
group.
you. You're a
I
fucking
didn't meet
prick.
Minty for like a month after.
I invited him to the group, and not long after that, one of the members, Sean, asked if anyone. He's like, me and some friends have recreated the King Let's Play or whatever, and does anyone want to play? So me and another member are like, sure. So we go in and we play for a bit. I fucking win like every
Oh
game.
yeah, I remember. It was before that we met.
Was it?
Because because there was a group on the Rooster Teeth site, and they were like, for all of those who aren't going to RTX, why don't we just have fun on our own and we'll all play Halo or something together? And then we were like, okay. And cause Sean had started playing like Halo with me, he joined, and then like you joined him, and then we all had like fun. And then after that, it was like the next day, and Sean was like, oh, you should join this group that everyone has on here. We're all fun, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. Because I'm always like writing journals saying, does anyone want to play any games? I'm really bored, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, it'll be good because you are the ones who actually want to play games and that. So I joined, and then there was like big thing. Let's not.
Yeah, I remember playing Halo with all those people, but I didn't realize you were in that.
Yeah, I was there because I was talking to Sean on there through the like thing, and he was like, "Oh, Anthony's here, but he doesn't talk anyway, so it doesn't really matter if he doesn't join or whatever." But then you joined our party anyway, even though you didn't speak. But
420 just plays.
And then we became friends.
Yeah.
And then we were in Minecraft, and obviously my Minecraft skin is a Nike sheep. And you invited your friend Minty to the game, who dressed up as a sheep in a suit.
Yep.
And we hit it off because we were both sheep.
Yep.
I was like, you're a sheep, I'm a sheep, everyone's a sheep, how great is this? And then we all became friends.
Yeah.
Friends.
Just like that.
Oh,
Snap.
I think the first time me and you actually talked, Ellie, was when we were playing Minecraft and we made that giant tower of signs.
Yeah. That was funny. What was like something like I make a me and apple and button pizza, and like a couple of weeks later or something, you tweeted
Oh, it was more
who
than
the
a
fuck
couple
would eat
weeks.
this?
It was a
Yeah,
couple months later.
It was like, who the fuck would eat this? And then I was like, only in America. But yeah, like, no, I just remember like saying to Sean, like when I first joined the group, because obviously like I didn't know Minty then, I only knew you, Anthony, and I knew Carter as well, and I said like oh, Anthony's really nice and stuff to Sean, and then because obviously me and Adam, we both like joined at the same time, so like we were both the newcomers, and me and Adam were like, people. But we're both a bit foreign anyway, but it was fine because Sean's foreign too. Sometimes I can't understand Sean.
I can understand Sean just fine.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I can't understand him is because he's all like,
He does talk like 7 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's a bit like, wild. Not wild, but like, like, hi everybody, what's everybody up to? Oh yeah, like, like how you imagine a puppy to be, like, look at that ball, oh my god, throw the ball, please throw the ball. That's what Sean's like. That's what he's like. Guys.
It's gonna be.
Deer just crashed.
No. Ellie?
Seriously?
Ellie?
It's just crashed, I'm not lying.
Why is that a thing? Like, it happens to Rooster Teeth, it happens to, like, other people. Never once. I've never dropped frames. I've never lost my audio. I've never, like, gotten my power switched off. Nothing. I've just been fine with everything. Yeah, it's gone. I've still got my audio. I've still got my audio, but it's literally ended there.
That's okay. This is why Minty records Skype MP3.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's fine.
All right, so let's plug our shit and then end this bitch.
Yep.
Please follow me on Twitter.
Don't.
At
She's a terrible person.
Did anyone see do you have the Time Hop app?
Huh?
The what?
The Time Hop app.
No.
It looks back all over like your Facebook and your Twitter
Yeah,
and sees like
dumb.
what you wrote and stuff.
Dumb.
And what?
Dumb.
No.
Yes.
And I wrote a year ago, like the other day, I wrote something like, "If you were a creeper, I'd blow you."
I'm Minty Kiwi Crunch. My Twitter handle is at Minty Kiwi Crunch.
Ellie's is at Dunk_Ann. Mine is at Anthony Scorch. Well, Carter's not here, so we're not gonna plug him. And
Fuck that guy.
The MiniGroup
Doesn't even know his own Twitter handle.
the MiniGroup Podcast Twitter is MiniGroup
Mini
_P.
P.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
100% correct.
Do you want to talk about the logo real quick?
Real quick. That was mostly for us to try and figure out what we were gonna do, but
I mean, if anyone wants to, throw out some logo ideas or maybe, draw something for us, we wouldn't mind that. It'd be a little nice. We'd take a look at it, We'd give you some thumbs up, and then we'd tell you to fuck off, maybe.
I'll tell you I hate you.
Yeah. Ellie will do her signature, I hate you. No, I love you.
But she really hates you. She fucking hates everyone. She's a narcissist.
That was me kissing the microphone. Just
Ugh.
imagine it with your
I'm
face.
cutting that out.
No, you just kissed my ear, actually.
That was me with my tongue.
Ew.
Just like licking you.
I
Have you ever done that?
No.
Stick your tongue out and shake your head from side to side. It's so much fun.
So she does that when she's eating minge.
And I'm childish.
Alright, that's a podcast. It's over.
Bye!
So awkward, I'm editing like half that. No, I'm not gonna make the same joke.
Bye!
No.
Fucking Christ.
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with him. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak